three biggest losers from the NFL draft.
Dolphins. I thought they reached with Kenneth Grant at 13. I feel like you could have waited and really addressed and got a tackle there, like an offensive lineman to really help keep Tua upright. They did address. They got a guard, and I think it was pick 37, the cat from Arizona, which I really liked. But I thought Kenneth Grant. A lot of people had him going to like Steelers, Eagles, like late first, early second. They reached at 13. Maybe they kind of panicked because the Cowboys took your guy Booker at 12. Yep. So maybe that's what happened. But
yeah, I have them at 3-2. They had 2 picks before round 5, and both of them were reaches. Yeah. Like you said, Grant, I agree with everything you said. Do the Finns come out looking better after this draft? No.
Vikings, I went to, I think they had the least amount of picks, 5 picks. People were down on Donovan Jackson. I'm not too down on him. I thought they might have went and got safety. They got a South Carolina there. With only 5 picks, I feel like they never took the best guy out there. Maybe a little bit of a reach for each one, so I didn't feel great about the Vikings.
Damn the Vikings. Take them down all the way down. I'm taking your boys, the Cincinnati Bengals. Their first-round pick was a reach. Let's call it what it is. Has all the talent in the world, production lacks. And in the NFL, it's about production. That's a reach in the first pick. And then you just didn't fill any defensive needs. No cornerbacks drafted. No safety drafted. No defensive tackle drafted. You had the 25th best defense in the entire league, and you didn't take the 3 staple positions of it. You did do an edge, so I give you a little credit there, but the Bengals was really frustrating, head-scratching draft for me.
Al Golden, linebacker's background. He did draft 2 quality linebackers in Demetrius Knight and Barrett Carter to really help switch up that defense. Maybe he feels like the cornerback room's full. I was disappointed in safety, disappointed in defensive tackle. Didn't like how we doubled up on linebacker. We should have just went and got Jihad Campbell in the first and waited for Mike Green or another edge in the second. Can't predict the future. But yeah, it wasn't great. Wasn't a great draft. I went the Niners. Shanahan's a good offensive football mind, but like Mykel Williams at 11, we were both down on Mykel Williams. I just didn't understand that Jordan Watkins pick in the 4th round. The guy's slow. We saw him play at Louisville. He was in a great system with Lane Kiffin. And then Jordan James I did like, but overall, like the Niners to me did a really poor job.
Agree. Actually, Jordan James is like the one pick that I think is going to be solid. Really, the most confusing team for me was the Bears. You could not protect Caleb Williams to save his life. This guy was running around with his head cut off back there, and you did not draft a top-end tackle and offensive lineman. Instead, you drafted a tight end who was the second best tight end in the draft at 10, and then you drafted a receiver when you have Rome Odunze, DJ Moore, Cole Kmet, Colston Loveland. Like, this guy's loaded with weapons. Your defense couldn't stop a nosebleed with the run game last year. Yeah. Their secondary was decent. Their defense versus the run was brutal. We saw it. And then you can't protect, and then you don't go tackle until what, 4th round? That's a joke. The Bears are clueless. This is why they suck. See you, Bears.